Alright. Bet you can't tell where I am. Huh? Bet you don't know what town I'm in. Alright. Dalmorton, northern New South Wales. It is stinking hot today. I am schwitzing. Like a priest at a nun's convention. It's hot. Alright. So, Dalmorton, old gold mining town, now deserted, pretty much a ghost town. There's nothing here. There's that house there, the old butcher shop, which I'll take you into. If you can see, I can't see too well with the glare, there's a building up there somewhere. That's the old jailhouse. Somebody burnt, I found out today because I've been prospecting up at the old gold mine. Somebody burnt the old police station down. I think it was back in the 70s. Isn't that gorgeous? This is such a pretty place. There's somebody's holiday house up behind the sign over there. Some old dwellings says keep out. They only come here about once a year. This place was swarming back in the gold rush days, late 1800s, whenever it was. About 3,000-ish people, all crammed here. Pretty much just in this stretch, this cleared stretch, going up there and around here. But the geologists came in and declared that it was a bit for gold, which it is, because I've been panning and prospecting and I've found zippo nothing so far. That sort of gate over on the hill over there, that little patch of grass over there, through those posts over there, I don't know if I can't see a thing. I haven't got my glasses on. Used to be the old cemetery. I think there's a bit of a curve going in that road. That was one of the roads, one of the streets. There was, like, God knows how many pubs and hotels and all sorts and stuff going on. Where that mound thing is, that's where the old school used to be once upon a time. Anyway, that's enough of that. So let's go and have a look at this, because it's all about, well, this is abandoned. It's abandoned town, isn't it? After all. Like I said, it's stinking hot. Whew. It was gorgeous this morning. I was out taking glorious sunrise shots of the old butcher shop. Oh, and I was here last night taking nighttime shots because, I'll show you, the sun was coming, not the sun, the Milky Way was coming straight up over the top of the butcher shop. And hopefully, I think I've got a couple of nice ones. My first time ever trying to take nighttime shots of the stars, Milky Way sort of shit. Stuff, I'm not allowed to swear. Alright, just went past old jacaranda tree which has fallen down. I found out from a fellow that I went and explored an old mine, amazing old mine. Wait until you see it. Oh, it's so amazing. Anyway, this was built back in the 50s, and I think this might have been built by some ethnic people. The amount of concrete, not casting aspersions, but the amount of concrete going on, and the fact that, knowing myself, back in, say, the 60s early on, there wasn't a lot of Australian people that had grapes out their back door. That's what's telling me. Anyway, it's a weird, odd little house. I've come straight into a very small sitting room. You could almost swing your cat in it and smack its head. There is one bedroom. Strange things making noises. I don't really want to go in there because, as you can see, the floor's pretty rooted. Don't think I want to go in there right now. I don't know if you can see those buggers flying around everywhere right now. No. Oop. Don't come and land on me. Nice big wasps. Like I said, I don't know if you can see. Go away. Shh. This would have been the main bedroom. The fact that it's got carpet in it, and it's the larger of the bedrooms. This would have been the main bedroom. The house back, obviously made back in the 50s. Everything made out of fibro because it was the new wonder material. Now it's an asbestos heaven. I'm walking very gently and carefully. I'm not picking anything up to stir anything up. It's only when you stir up the dust and that sort of stuff that you need to be concerned about the asbestos. I'm being pretty gentle. A lot of lino in here. Again, which sort of gives me the impression that it might have been ethnic. The fact that, yeah, there was a lot of lino. This bathroom is huge. Look at that. I've already taken a picture of that. Can you see? Just watch out what you tread on the grapes straight outside the window. They had no... This is the shower cubicle thing. They had no actual running water to the shower. And see that hook up there? They used to hang a bag so they could have their shower. It looks like at some point they did actually get plumbing and stuff at a later date. Eating area. The old would have had wood fire in there, probably by the look of it. The fact that it still is an old chimney. They would have had the old wood fuel stove. Don't want to go through. The kitchen was here, got some plumbing. There's a round hole there, so the sink would have been under the window. Very pretty, very cute. Back door, and out there, all those trees, those big dark ones, I think they're pear trees. Pretty sure they're pear trees. And a whole lot of citrus orchard going on. Old mulberry trees and other fruit trees. But yeah, look, see, you got your grapes. It's so pretty. It really is pretty. Look at that. So cute. So cute. I think there's so many wasps everywhere. That might have had something to do with the butcher shop, because this path comes out here, goes, ooh, they're all around me now. Goes down here. Seems really weird that me coming from out the back to come this way, because it joins up there, and it seems to stop in this mass of rose bushes, which I'm sure is very pretty when it comes out in the spring or whenever it decides to do its flowers things. I don't know what's in there, or whether the path ended up going to here. Right, the old butcher shop was, I don't know the date. It was pretty hard trying to sort of talk to the old fella. This would have been, I'm assuming, I'm guessing, I can always shut up and not say anything and just let you look, but I'm thinking that this might have been the delivery room for the butcher shop. This door's pretty heavy. Everything's lined in fibro, which leads me to believe that when they built that in the 50s, this old butcher shop would have been remodeled. It's a very narrow door. You can only just sort of squeeze in there. This might have been the delivery room for the meat and stuff. I'm not going to go in that way because it's too hard. The cows. The cows up next to the tree, sussing me out saying, what the hell are you doing here? This is our land. Get off it. They're so cute. I love cows. Another door. Don't know what this one was for. But, there's another thing buzzing around my head. If you look, like I said, they've closed everything off very tightly. So no rodents, no critters, nothing could get in here. They closed it all off very tightly with tin up here, all the way around. The ceiling's asbestos. You can still see the old meat hooks all the way around, which is pretty cool. Like I said, this door, but at some point they sealed it off. At some point, don't know, for whatever reason they closed it. But you can see, don't know how well you can see. Before the, I think it was a 1950s renovation from the people that built the other house. All this wire mesh, right, appears to be underneath this tin. So I'm thinking this wire mesh was here first, and then they renovated and put that tin up because it's around there without me hurting myself. So it was probably early on when it was first put here, God knows when. Yeah, that was their butcher shop. Oop. Make sure we don't go through the floor. The old door, rodent proofed with all the chook wire, and again you can see tucked in behind the timber is the wire mesh stuff. They had wire mesh in the door. Cute. Would have been nice to come to the butcher. How you going, George? I'll have a leg of lamb, thanks. So, nice. So, I don't know how much time I'm using up. Let's go. Stuff it. You don't mind coming for a walk, do you? Let's go and scare the cows. No, I don't want to scare the cows. Their babies are so cute. They've got so big floppy ears. They're so cute, little babies. Squeeze them. Before everything died in the arse, I think I said once before in another video, I can't remember, this road here is the old Glen Innes to Grafton Road. Used to be the main highway to get people from Glen Innes, New South Wales, if you ever choose to look it up on a map, Glen Innes, New South Wales, down to Grafton. It's all dirt road like this. And some spots are pretty tricky. It's pretty. The whole place is pretty. It's just so pretty. There's just no gold. And when they close the school up about, I don't know, 15 minutes up the road, yeah, see, they're getting a little bit spooked by me because you get idiot people fanging it through here, thinking it's like an absolute hoot, and scaring the hell out of the poor cattle, which isn't very nice. So I'm just going a little bit slow. But the little babies, I was saying, the little babies, I don't know, see that one lying down? They're so cute. The babies, they're so big and floppy ears. I know, I rave about them, but they're so cute. And I think I've said before, it's, yeah, that's taking photos of their calves and the mothers and the calves together, and you know, when I do my photography and all that sort of stuff, has made me not want to eat beef anymore, because they're just beautiful animals. Each their own, but that's just how I feel. Look at that little sweetie that just stood up behind. Can you see it? Nice markings. That's enough of the cows, Michael. It's alright, a couple of longhorns in there. And go in here. This is where the old, just there, that pole, is the old fireplace for the police station that used to be there. So you still got remnants of the path and stuff. There's a path going down to, I think that was the toilet. That was their old stables there. That was their old jailhouse. Somebody restored it and fixed it up. That's the only thing. But then, like I said, somebody burned down the police station back in the I think it was the 70s, I think the guy said. But I'll try to focus a bit, if I can. That was the old police, I hope you can see that. That was the old police station that used to sit here. And it's really quite unfortunate that somebody burnt it down. For whatever reason they burnt it down and it's gone. As most of the history is in this town now. One of the old mines, like I had the opportunity, thank you very much, the man that owns the property that allowed me to go and have a look at the mine. Looks nothing like that at all anymore, but up on the hill, God knows how they got all this real heavy machinery. Like, we're talking heavy cast iron stuff going on there. Those poor oxen cart things, whatever it was, that had to ferry everything in from wherever. Yeah, it would have been very interesting. Here's a little bit. Hopefully I'm not glaring it too much for you. A little bit of some of what the town used to look like. I think that was a little creek, the little bridge that I showed you down the road, I think. And that's it. So some conservatory people, the old fella, I thought it was National Parks that built this bit. God, it's hot. I thought it was National Parks, but it was the conservatory, as you saw, Guy Fawkes Conservatory something or other. I thought it was National Parks that built this as a stop-off cafe, stop-off rest area type sort of deal thing for people to come and chill out, because there's tables, here's remnants of, where people could have stopped and had refreshments, Devonshire teas, if you feel, or just a can of Coke, have a cigar, and let's move on. It's all set up. That's what it looks like, with all this concrete. Would have been tables and all that sort of bizzo here. It's a shame it's not here, but with everything these days. Ooh, scared myself just trying to open that door. Okay, it doesn't want to budge. So there's that. Let's see if I can. Shit. Without treading on a snake. Like I said, these were the old stables for the police station. And try not to glare you too much. Yeah, it's in a bit of a state down here. I'm talking to you, trying to focus and trying not to tread on any snakes, because I'm not very well prepared. I know. the back walls, termites are getting at it really, really bad now. It's a shame to lose this history. It is such a shame to lose this history. Gosh, it's really fallen in now. So you can see there, the big main one where they that way, where they would have stored their coach and stuff, I'm thinking, and here for the horses or something. Don't quote me, but it definitely was for the coach and for the thingies. Look at this, for the toilets, to empty out the buckets. Pretty. People think they've got it tough. Think they've got it tough these days. They know nothing about how tough things used to be. Look at that. Isn't that cute? Hey? I think stuff like that's cute. Just being careful. I can't look. They've locked this jailhouse. Probably a good thing. Otherwise, people will probably be trashing that as well. That would have been interesting to see what that was once. Don't know what it was, but I don't know. Something to do with the police station. So we've got past where the snakes might be. There you can see, open for the stagecoach and all that sort of stuff for the horses. It was definitely to do with it. Toilets closed, please use public toilets. Oh dear. So the police station toilets, the path, that would have been the back door or the side door. Coming out. There's stuff freaking me out in here. And this probably would have gone. I don't know. I'm no bloody expert. I know nothing. But that definitely was the fireplaces and stuff. You can still see where some of the old foundations were for the place. Shame it's gone. Shame we are losing way too much history for these places. And at least the best I can do, Moo Cow has decided that it doesn't see me as a threat. He's going to stay there. It's alright, baby. Old tennis courts. For when the town was still trying to survive back in the 70s, I think. It hasn't been that long that some things have actually stopped happening. This is obviously one of the last places to go. You're not allowed to go fishing here because our fish are, or the eastern freshwater cod, which I saw one today, is becoming endangered. So you're not allowed to fish certain times of the year, not all the time. Don't misquote me. No fishing August, September, October. And if you do, you're an arse because you don't give a stuff about anything else. So that little bridge where you saw the old picture of the old town, I'm pretty sure that's it there. That little bridge down there. It'd be nice to find out more and actually see more and more pictures of what used to be here. And then I sort of get all lost in history and I don't know. Shush. Just shush. I think I might finish it here. I have taken way too long with this. Get both houses in, get the butcher shop, and the old 50s house. Yeah, I was sort of roughly a little bit closer to the butcher shop, not with the 50s house in it. With looking up further with the Milky Way coming up there, yeah, it was pretty impressive. Like I said, I was happy with the first go. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, everybody who has got through this with me. I could waffle on about a whole lot of stuff. I don't know enough stuff. I've tried to give you some idea just from what I've learnt and all that sort of stuff. There isn't much gold. There's a bit of a fight though with the old fella who allowed me to go and have a look at the mine. People keep coming in, trying to sort of, I don't know, do stuff and try and see about, I don't know, getting into, I don't know, open up the mine again or something or other, because, you know, people, you know, are seeing money. But anyway, he doesn't want it to happen because he says if they come in, which I agree, these days they'll just rip a complete mountain out without even any consideration. They don't tunnel anymore. They'll just rip out the whole bloody mountain and be done with it. Which would be a shame, because this is really a very, very, very beautiful part of Australia. Thank you very much for subscribing, for all of my new subscribers. Thank you very much. This video should be a nice and clear one, since it's a nice clear day. I didn't have my GoPro with me, so this is just on my phone. Thanks for give me a thumbs up. Press the notifications so you can see what I'm about. I've got so many subscribers and there's not a great deal of views compared to subscribers, but it's your choice. It's your choice. And I'll see you in the next video. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.